Hello guys, welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to look at ranking. We are going to look at ranking by salesperson across teams and salesperson across their own team and the salesperson across the whole team in the organization. So let's quickly get to it. So first of all, we are going to bring up our customer table where we have our salesperson. We're going to create a matrix table. This is a matrix table. So we're going to bring our supervisor in and our salesperson in. So then we are going to look at their loan value. Go to my measure. Loan value. So this loan value, now we are going to rank by each salesperson in the team he belongs to and the total team. So let's quickly get to it. Let's create a new measure to rank each salesperson based on its own team. So we'll call this within team ranking. That will be equal to, we introduce a variable just to make our formula more readable. So we'll call this variable ranking. That will be equal to rank X. Let's break line. Rank X. Then we'll now introduce all so that it will capture all the salespersons. So all, so our customer table salesperson, customer table. So also note that you can have your team table just as a separate dimension table. Customer salesperson. We are going to pick the salesperson's name. Then close the bracket for all. This all helps us to just display all the salespersons. So that is what all helps us to do. So what are we ranking by? We are ranking by loan value. So we'll call up that measure, which is square bracket. Loan value. So ranking by loan value. Then we now introduce another variable. So to now tell you that we are ranking based on the person's team, like the salesperson's team. So we use a formula called is in scope. That is var. We'll do var. Okay, I'm supposed to close this bracket. So just to cover for the rank X formula. var ranking in team or within team. So it's just a nomenclature. That is equal to is in scope. So look at what it does. It returns true when a specific column is in the level in a hierarchy of levels. So salespeople is in the hierarchy of, after supervisor, the next level is sales. So since I'm ranking by salespeople, I'm more interested in the salesperson's level. Customer salesperson name, right? So what should this return for me? Let me call it, let me just create another variable for the outcome just to make it more readable, that this is the outcome that we expect. So the outcome is if, with an if statement, just to tell us that if you find this salesperson within the team, So we'll rank the salesperson according to the value of loans. That's just so. If we'll use our ranking in team, that's if you are within the team. So that variable ranking in team, then return the ranking. That is where the specific salesperson ranked. So after writing all this, we'll now return what? Our outcome. So you can call it outcome, you can call it results, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll bring this and place this on our values. Just to rank, let's put this on top. So let's see. Okay. Is it working? Let's sort. So you can see this guy did 23 million. So it's the number one person here. So you can see it has ranked them in descending order. So you can see to 71. Also this. So this, after this ends in this supervisor, in the next supervisor, it starts from 1 again. So this is exactly what we want this to do, ranking within team. So now we are going to write another formula to do ranking outside the team. That is ranking in the whole organization. Where does a particular salesperson fall in the whole team? So another measure, new measure. So we can call this ranking organization. That will be equal to another variable var ranking. We still call it, maybe let's not write the formula all over again. Let's just take the first formula we've written, because we are going to write almost the same thing. So instead of writing it all over again, let's just pick the one we've written before. So we'll just pick this, come here and paste it here. But we are going to include something else, which is on our all, we are not limiting it to a salesperson within a team alone. So we are limiting it, we are expanding that scope to cover salespeople in the whole organization. So what we will do is to come here on our all, we include another hierarchy, which is supervisor hierarchy. Customer, so supervisor. So that is the supervisor hierarchy. This does it for us. Okay, comma here. So this does it over for us. Then we enter. Oh shit. Okay, I'm still calling it within. Okay. So I call it team ranking all. Okay. So across the team, across all teams. So enter. Right. So I bring my ranking here. So this gives me ranking all across the organization. Right. What this is saying, that this salesperson 380 ranked number 1 within his team and number 11 in the whole organization. So what this implies is that there are also some people that has higher volumes as compared to this. So that will be all for this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson.